Okay guys, so my Hornady night guard is a piece of junk and it broke. So today we're going to see how hard would it be for a criminal to break into this thing. If you are a criminal watching this thing, don't break into it, by the way. Go find yourself a replacement key on the back, look at the number, order it, and then you can sell the safe too. It's worth like 200 bucks or something. Maybe you only get $100 of them used, or you can go get one of these keys, and I have a video on how to open it with one of these in like 2 seconds flat with zero skill, and you can go look at that too. But if you do want to resort to a good old hammer and pry bar, today we're going to see if we can get in this thing. My gut is it's going to put up a little bit of a fight. I haven't looked at the internals of this and really kind of made a mental note of how I'd get into it, so I'm breaking into it really as if a criminal was trying to pry into it for the very first time too. I don't have any insider baseball in or mechanics of this, despite the fact that I took it apart before. I just didn't pay attention to what it looked like. So I think if a criminal were going for it, there's two options. A, you disable the locking mechanism in the back, or B, you just brute force pry the dang thing open. So we're going to go with the brute force pry the thing open first, and we're going to see how that works. But pry this thing open. Oh gosh, did a nice bit to that that metal there. That sheet metal's bending. We're making progress, so I've only been at it for not very long too.
As you can see, I made it pretty far in getting this thing open, but man, it really was putting up a fight. I mean, you have access all the way into where the firearm would be, but to really get into this thing, you'd have to pry for quite a while. So I'm going to go ahead and take the L on this, and I'm going to go ahead and break out the drill.
I'm going to try to drill this thing out. I'm going to try to drill next to it, see if there's an actuator. Well, that lock goes way easier than whatever sheet metal they use. Wow. Moral of the story is, just pick the dang lock with one of those things. It takes 2 seconds to get in this thing. There we go. Drill long enough and you'll get her open. Okay, so here's all the damage of what everything looks like. So first I tried prying in the front, which pretty much broke everything up front. The plastic, the glass, all this junk. But it actually put up quite a decent fight, honestly, in the front. It got to the point where I could see in, and you could see whatever firearm or whatever was in here if you were trying to break into here. But it was putting up a bigger fight than what I wanted to deal with. I could have gone to my shed and gotten a bigger pry bar, but I was too lazy to do that. So what I ended up doing, tried and true, you just freaking drill out the lock. Now, it took a little bit of while to get through there, but the metal that this lock is made out of was relatively soft, even compared to the sheet metal that they were doing here. It was harder to drill through the sheet metal than it was through the lock. So I drilled through the lock. The second I got through the lock, the drawer popped right open, and I was in pretty easy. Okay, guys, so there you have it. This thing is actually built relatively well mechanically, but the electronics in it suck and they'll fail. Its biggest weakness as far as just breaking into this thing is just the type of lock that they picked. It's relatively easy to drill out. If you have some lock picking tools like these that I did a video on here, you can get into this thing in like 2 seconds. Just a criminal trying to break into this thing is going to fight you a little bit, which is good news if you own it. As far as the safety cable they set with that, I don't have it here, but any set of decent bolt cutters would break through that pretty easy. It's more of just an inconvenience. If theft of opportunity, it would likely, it would keep it in place. But other than that, somebody's gonna be able to cut that pretty easy. Okay guys, if you have any thoughts, questions, comments, concern on this guy, I might hang on to it for a couple weeks. Other than that, I'm just gonna pitch this thing because it's dead and beat to crap now. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. See you on the next one.